Hey guys, what's up? It's Smokelzunky. So we're going to be playing some more Age of Empires 2. Unfortunately, I have been trying to play online, but it hasn't worked out due to my Frontier internet connection. It's like the new Walmart internet connection, the Frontier internet. It's bad. It is really bad, my internet. Like, it's becoming a serious issue. It takes like an hour to upload a fairly short-ish video, so I'm starting to get pretty concerned about like how just completely awful my internet is, and wondering what I should do to fix it. But this time we will be playing a 2v2, and we'll be playing on Fortress, which is a map, and it's kind of similar to Arena, but you start in a kind of smaller walled area. You're not surrounded by trees, and you start with like some houses and barracks and stuff. So it's different. It's similar to Arena, but it's different. And hopefully you guys don't mind me playing against the CPU. I do think the CPU is so much improved. It's not really that much different than playing an online player. I mean, possibly an online player might be a little more creative in the way that they choose to attack and their strategies and stuff, but definitely in terms of skill, the CPU is up there. Especially playing on hardest, like the CPU is probably, well, a little bit under my skill level when it comes to hardest, but it definitely presents a challenge, like it didn't used to. But we have this one CPU teammate, Sven Forkbeard, and he's got to come through for me this time, because my last Age of Empires 2 video, pretty much the reason why I lost it is the CPU teammates were awful. So if that can change, we might be able to have a better chance. And starting out in Fortress is a little bit different because you don't start out with sheep immediately near your base, so you kind of have to like work with the farms and stuff first. And you also start out with like a whole bunch of housing, so you don't have to like build houses right away, which can be nice. I'm gonna put a few people on lumber, so my next three villagers will all go to lumber because I need some lumber for farms because they don't have sheep to harvest from. I also start with the barracks, so I guess, I don't know. The main reason I'm playing Fortress is this used to be my favorite map back before I got the expansion for Age of Empires, or I guess back before I really knew about Arena, because I don't know if I've ever played this game like without the expansion, because I did not get the game until after the expansion came out, which is called, you know, the Conquerors. But anyway, yeah. This used to be like one of my more favorite maps. I can't really remember why. I just kind of like the feeling of knowing that you're safe until... Let's speed this up a little bit also. I like the feeling of knowing that you're safe until you're ready and you're in the castle age, and that's the only time when people can attack you. I don't really like the feeling of, you know, you're in the feudal age, you're trying to get your economy started. Oh look, there's like 5 archers rationing your wood line. Some people like that style of gameplay. I really don't, just because I'm kind of like an OCD perfectionist, and I like to get my economy set up before I really attack, which I guess could lead to more boring to watch. Also, normally I like to play on standard speed, but just for the sake of making the video not 2 hours long, I think I'm going to play on faster speed. I guess I could get some guys on some farms. I haven't found any sheep yet, and I'm pretty sure there's sheep on the map. I guess there's no fish. Sometimes you can like spawn with a lake and fish inside your base. That can be really nice when that happens. But we're gonna have to go for farms already, which I don't really like the sound of, unless I can find some boar near my base, I guess. Slap that farm down. Is there any boar around? I don't see any. There very well could be some like around this side of the wall though. That's just gold, that's not boar. Okay, so let's keep the villager production going. We're gonna have to spend a ton of wood to get this villager production going, so I'll build one more farm and then I'll start some more villagers on wood. And after that, start a couple on gold, because we want to be going to Castle Age as well. Alright, next 2 villagers will be wood gatherers. It's kind of nice how you start with a few watchtowers in your base as well, because that can help defend a little bit from raids. And it looks like I am the Italians, which I'm not really sure what Italians are good for, because honestly I have never played with them before, but these are in the Forgotten expansion pack for Age of Empires, and I think they're like a naval and archer civilization, although I can check that. Yeah, archer and naval. Never played with them before though, so hopefully they're alright. We have only to find out though. Mainly just gonna go with a pretty standard strategy of waiting until castle and then, I don't know, knights and rams, something like that. Although I am archer, so I could very well do crossbowmen as well. I'll probably do that. I actually have to build a few houses already. This is kind of awesome playing on fast speed. It makes the game incredibly quick. Looks like I do have some wild boar here, south of my base, although that would be a huge pain to have to lure them through the gate and all, so I don't know if I'm going to want to do that. I could build a mill outside the walls, but that kind of feels like a waste this early. Might be a good decision, though. I will be going up to castle after 3 more villagers, yeah, because I want to get to 27 pop. It's kind of my standard population before going to castle. And I'll get a couple more villagers on wood, and 1 more on gold, because I usually go with 2 villagers on gold and Dark Age. And I'm being attacked by someone's tower. Let's get my scout cavalry out of there, so he doesn't die. My first farm's dying already. They really don't spawn with very much. Oh no, oh dear. Well, as soon as I get a few more woods, there we go. They don't spawn with a whole lot of food in the Dark Age, at least. I'm not even gonna bother researching Loon, because keep those town centers active if I don't have to. So we found the green already. I'll probably want to go after the red because he's the stronger one currently, but that might change. And I'm not going to be able to refill your farm just yet, buddy. We'll work on that though. And I have I should be able to. My only real problem here, I guess, is wood, and you can become a wood gatherer. But other than that, I should be able to go to castle soon after hitting feudal, because my food is going up quite fast. This fast game speed is pretty legit. I will put you on farms, because these berries are going to be out very soon. So we found the red as well, and he's actually already cut a hole into his base, and he doesn't seem to notice yet. So if the red doesn't notice that, I could use that to my advantage for some raiding. And yeah, it's kind of a cheesy tactic, but that's what you would do if you're playing online as well. I'm getting attacked, so I probably want to get out of here. This guy is Koreans, so he's going to have stronger towers and all. Let's see if we can't take this scout out. Since I'm feudal, my scouts are now stronger, but he's probably going to go near the towers, so we won't bother doing that. And I need to get some villagers out ASAP. I almost forgot. Have a couple of you work on my market, and then the next villagers that pop out of the TC, I'm going to have to work on the blacksmith. And we'll go up to castle pretty soon. I want to get up to castle pretty quickly. Hopefully he doesn't repair this hole in the wall. If I know anything about the CPU, they won't. So I don't want him to attack that villager. I just want him to stand there in this hole in the wall and not allow a wall to be built. That is the idea. I'm going to need lots of food and gold for going up to castle, because I'm going to just be pumping out some knights and immediately raiding the red's economy. Alright, so let's go castle. Get you... Actually, I'll have you build a stable. Once we have enough wood, you can go ahead with that. You can go ahead and go on gold. I think I should probably upgrade my wood cutting technology first, because I need the wood pretty badly. So hopefully my scout doesn't get killed before we get up to castle here. 2 idle villagers. I do need wood, but if I put too many villagers on wood, I'll have to take some off pretty quickly. Alright, so they're starting to go to feudal age. They all advance to feudal age at the same time, because the CPU has some patterns they follow, and they pretty much always do the same thing. Which can make them a little bit stale to play against, I guess, but it's alright. Let's research gold and farms to make them a little bit more effective. And bloodlines, because I'm going to want that, and I'm also going to want scale barding armor. So I have pretty much all the researches I need to start pumping out knights the second I hit castle. I also want to put another TC up, though. Where should I put it? I don't really have any great places to put it in my bank, or in my town center. I could put a TC out here because there's gold and wood there, so buy some gold and buy a wood line is usually a pretty good place to put TCs. And the CPU will start getting to castle soon, so I should probably start exploring around and finding some relics. Okay, you 3. Let's build a town center down here. And you can help with the farm production. I'll start creating a few knights. I probably don't want to create too many as to cripple my economy, but then if I can cripple Red's economy, that would be a huge boost as well. So I think I'm going to go 2 TC just for now. And I'm not going to go any past that, just for the time being. Eventually I'll go with more TCs. Okay, get up the next woodcutting technology, which unfortunately cripples me a little bit when it comes to these farms because I can't replant quite yet. But we'll get to that. What are you doing? That is a really terrible way to drop off wood to go all the way around the wall here. Okay, 2 more villagers. What do I do with you guys? Gold production, I think, is what I really want right now. Or I guess Italians don't get the second gold production upgrade. Never mind. I really don't know what to do for a fact with my villagers here. I guess just pump out more farms. I want to get heavy plow out first. I could really use some more wood production, but I'm going to worry about that when this TC goes up. I guess you can start working on stone, just so I can have some. You can start pumping out villagers for that. Okay, so my food supplies are pretty low, but hopefully I'll be able to fix that soon. Red Scout is faster than my knights, so I won't be able to catch up with him. Out of wood. I really need some more wood producing villagers out ASAP. Alright, I think my economy is doing okay now. Probably start to make a few more knights. I'll get a couple more guys in stone. I just want to gradually work towards that castle. And I keep forgetting we're on Forgotten, so I can just do that. Oh, house capped. Not good. Wasn't even watching my population limit at all. So we'll get some houses up. I don't want to go and attack quite yet, because I just want to make sure there. Red is done. I just want to make sure that I'm in a really good situation with my knights. Probably want to get like 10 knights before I really move out with them. Could build another stable, but that would put me in a really bad place when it comes to wood, so I'm going to hold off on that. Anyway, economy is going swimmingly. Not enough food. I really just need more farms. Okay, this is what we'll do. We'll build a mill out here, put some farms around it. And that way, eventually, when I get enough farmers over here, I'll have them harvest the wild boar as well. Really good plan. Keep pumping out the knights, son. So that'll put me, after I'm done with these, at 8 knights. I want to make like 2 more, and then we'll go raid. Or, I don't know, 8 knights might really be enough at this point, because I do have the first 2 armor techs. I'll research forging. Give my knights a little more oomph. Have you go there. Have you go there. I still haven't researched heavy plow. That's a mistake. What's attacking me here? Okay, red decided to attack fairly early, but that's fine. My knights should be able to mop up these archers, no problem. No problem whatsoever. Probably shouldn't have rang the town bell there. Old habits die hard. Okay, all you can cut wood. And as revenge for that, and for killing my scout here, I think it's time. I think the time has come. Let's raid this fool. You, I apologize about you for forgetting about you, sir. Or man, I suppose. That is a technology that needs upgraded. So just make sure I'm getting in here. And oh, they got pikemen. Lots and lots of pikemen. It looks like red was prepared for this. So let's get out of here. Tons of archers. Holy crap. I was not expecting them to have that many archers. So we will retaliate with
wood, please.
I can't spare any wood right now, bud. I'm sorry. You're full? I probably really should research loom fairly soon. I want to get out some elite skirmishers because they're good against pikemen and archers. Looks like General Cho Young is just going to be massing trash against me. Which is weird because I think he's the Koreans, and I don't think the Koreans are particularly good with trash units, but he's being a little bit trashy. Let's go ahead and get loom researched. And I really would like another TC, so not a wood gathering camp, but a TC. I don't really see any great places to build one around. There's some stone up there, but yeah, there's not really any great places, so I'll just go ahead and build one here. Ish. Guess not. We'll have to make some room. And this guy's certainly massing crossbowmen quite quickly. I want to get some elite skirms out. ASAP, really. Really need some more wood. Monks as well. Great. Well, this TC is on lockdown for a little bit. It just shows how, like, incredibly effective trash can be sometimes. Trash being, like, really cheap units that just aren't particularly strong but are good counters. I need wood so badly. My wood line over there was cut off. Let's take some of these monks out. Once I take the monks out, my villagers will be able to, like, ungarrison and kill the rams, I guess. Really should be making some more knights, though. Alright, I should build a wood queue of one farm, because that's really all I can afford. This game is not going as well as I had initially hoped. And my TC is down. Okay, let's get another one up. Huge loss of resources there. But I don't know, it looks like my ally's doing pretty good at least. Come on, guys. Let's go. I really need some more skirms out. Just don't have enough wood to do that. Alright, I should be able to attack these guys with a TC fairly easily. Let's get another archery range up to replace the one that I lost. And they're going pretty hardcore on the monks here, so that's interesting, I guess. Idle villagers. Should be safe enough for them. I need wood and lots of it. This is the problem when you aren't like on an arena style map. Things can get pretty hectic pretty quickly. I definitely need some more elite skirms here. Come on, just constant harassment. I really hate it when they send like one monk. That's the most irritating thing. Any more idols? Yeah, you can build me some houses. At least this game has been pretty high action, I'd say. Let's get these guys down here. Probably should like go harass this red. It looks like he's not doing so well. Like score-wise, he's fallen well behind, which completely makes sense because he's been putting a lot of resources into stuff like why am I not making villagers here, man? He's been putting a lot of resources into stuff like monks, you know, and not necessarily. I need to get you guys chopping over here. Possibly some of them chopping on this wood line. I really need to. I know this is a huge fail on my part, but I just have not been able to focus enough to upgrade stuff. Not enough wood. Really? Wood has been the struggle this game, which I don't get to say that often.
An enemy now.
I really need to like build a university or something as well. There we go. We could try it, I guess. Try attacking an enemy. Upgrading a little bit of attack on the skirmishers. Let's try to take the fight to him. See if we can't just harass a few villagers, really. That's our main objective here. There is a lumber camp over here. I'll let my skirmishers harass that, though. I'm probably just going to be absolutely swarmed as I come in here, but looks like I can attack a few outlying villagers here. Just just want to get some of these guys down. He has a lot of holes in his walls, and he's not fixing them, so just tons of pikemen. This isn't going to work, there's just way too many pikemen. I just don't have enough skirmishers, unfortunately. No, build me a monastery. What's my hotkey for monastery? Y. I could really use that. And you can build me... I don't know, what do I even need right now? No, not that. So at least I lured the pikemen out and I can take them out pretty quickly. These skirmishers are really helpful because like all he's making is archers and pikemen, and skirmishers destroy archers and pikemen, so that's pretty handy. What? I didn't even know about this guy. Where'd he come from? Take out my building there, whatever that was. Could really use a castle up front, guys. Could really use an advancement to the next age as well. Have not been producing villagers. That is a fail. Just kind of forgot about it. My wood production is good now, so I think it's about time to start the trade if I can find this guy's market. We built 2 TCs like right next to each other. That's a little weird. Where is your market? Can't find it. I know he hasn't looked like 2 TCs directly next to each other. Oh, there it is. It looks like it's going to get a little bit crowded there. Hopefully units won't get like too bunched up and not be able to move.
Attack an enemy.
Yeah, I'm working on it, buddy. Hold on.
Please.
We are going Imperial, and I can finally give you some wood. It looks like I have enough wood at this point. Let's give you 1,000 woods. I get some more guys working on this. And what I really need is to find an extra gold and work on it. Where is a gold mine that I can take advantage of? I'm not seeing any close by. I guess this would work. Hopefully I won't get harassed up here. So I can make Genoese crossmen, anti-cavalry units. And this has Genoese crossmen that have extra armor. Well, they're not really attacking me with cavalry, so I don't know how handy that is. I will just make some more knights, because I do know Italians get cavalier. So at least knights aren't going to be terrible. I don't think they get paladins. Could be wrong. Yeah, they don't get paladin, because like hardly anyone gets paladin. I do have some pretty good archers, though, so I could go arbalist, I guess. Actually, let's do that instead. I like arbalists.
Gold.
Sending what, like 4 knights at me? That's not going to do a whole lot. Okay, their army is kind of coming here to attack me a little bit. Again, more pikemen. Probably could really use some archer production. So I'll have you guys build me a couple more archery ranges. I can safely say the Reds' attack failed pretty hard here. I think I can stave that off quite easily. Bracer is going to make my archers pretty powerful. And chemistry. So my archers are going to be quite potent now. I like archers when you upgrade them a lot, and when you mass them, they can be pretty good. Not so great against... I really need more stables is what I need as well. For some light cavalry just to take out their siege. So I'll build a couple more. Holy crap, they're really going all in here. Really just sending the enemy in droves at me. What is this? A market right on the front line? It's not gonna work, son. But yeah, it looks like they're sending a lot of rams and stuff, so that's not gonna go so well.
An enemy now.
If all I have is elite skirmishers. But I should be making some arbalists at this point. Hand cannoneers might be a good decision. I don't know. Looks like I don't get hussar. That's really a minus. What else do I want to upgrade? Definitely want to upgrade my archer armor so my archers aren't sitting ducks. Let's try to mix in some hand cannoneers. They're not so great against archers, but they're pretty good against infantry. And this guy... Well, actually, he's not making infantry, but oh well. Hand cannoneers at least are more effective against siege than archers are, so... That should overall be a good thing. Bomber towers. Well, why not? What are you guys doing? Could use some siege workshops as well. Let's just create some more villagers so I get my economy going a little bit more. My economy is already pretty good, but let's do another castle up here so I can't like be raided. The mangonels are pretty dangerous. That's one thing I might want to watch out for. I could get some mangonels of my own. I think I'm going to start upgrading rams though. And I definitely want to be pumping out some more elite skirmishers just because they're cheap and they're really effective. Want to upgrade my create time as well so I can create stuff faster. Make archers a little bit stronger. Do I get... Oh, I actually get crop rotation. One of the few civilizations that gets crop rotation. Seems like almost all of them have it locked off. I'm making these archer ranges just to make some elite skirmishers, kind of like as fodder. What can you guys do? Guess you could go to work up here. I don't really need these guys chopping wood, though. Could really use some more gold income. I don't really know where to get that, though. It looks like most of the gold is pretty much taken.
Attack an enemy now.
There's just not a whole lot of gold to go, for the most part. The gold does go quite fast. I want to be spread out because they have mangonels. Alright, make sure I'm in staggered formation. And it's time to go all in on these guys. Hand cannoneers, or I mean, cannons might be a great decision. I already have hand cannoneers, but cannons, like for siege, I'll try to like finish off their army, and then we might go for cannons after that. I might also want murder holes. That might be a good decision. Yeah, I'm just cutting down their guys. They're not doing a whole lot against me. Holy crap, that's a lot of dudes up there. I really need some light cavalry just to take out the siege. This castle is most likely going to go down. It doesn't look like there's a whole lot I can do about that. I want you making hand cannoneers. Arbalists coming out of here. My arbalists are pretty strong, so I definitely want some of them. Not enough gold, that's fine. So yeah, my castle was taken out, but there's really not a whole lot I could have done about that. Luckily, these rams are all by themselves, so they're really not very dangerous at all. I just, unfortunately, wasn't able to notice. A lot of red villagers down there. Get my archers fully upgraded armor-wise. I don't really know if I want to try out the Genoese crossbow. I mean, they're pretty expensive. In wood and gold. My arbalists are already very good, so... Let's see how much wood is at the market. Yeah, it's already at minimum. Wow. Cap out my farm queue. I really do need some siege now, so let's try to get a couple bomber cannons out. I need to build more houses. Okay, you guys, instead of wasting your time over there, you can help me out by building some houses. A large amount of houses. Just go to town on houses, we'll be fine. And let's go into the red guy's base. I think we very well might win this game. Last game I played, it looked for a point like it was winnable, and then swiftly fell out of our grasp. And this is what it takes. It just takes an ally that actually plays well instead of sucking. That's all you need to win. How come there's red all the way down here? I guess the blue are somewhat a thing. Blue would be my ally. Okay, take out that trebuchet, please. I like how they have a trebuchet just randomly firing at the slumber camp here. Alright, perfect. You guys can go after the ram. I guess the red are Imperial Age, but they're just mostly making Castle Age units. It's a little weird. The trebuchet, of course, is Imperial. Taking out a lot of villagers. They're probably gonna come to the state of surrendering fairly soon. I probably could take this out just with ANT cannoneers, but I would suffer some losses in the meantime. Let's go down here. See a whole bunch of red villagers. Well, 2 of them. Relatively unprotected. Red's not doing so hot. The green's a little bit better, but at least my ally is harassing him. Usually when one of the CPUs gets a clear advantage, the other one is just done. Large army back here. That's good to see. Have you be control 2. What is this over here? Castle? Yeah, I don't want that to happen. Let's see if I can stop that. I might be a little too late. I might have to actually siege the castle. Yeah, I'm a little too late, it looks like. Alright, I'll have you guys siege down the castle. That's fine. You mind working on the castle there?
Attack an enemy now.
And that might be his only castle, even. I can't tell. It doesn't look like there's anything in his base. Just slowly work down his castles and TCs, and he'll surrender. I'll make a whole bunch more bombard cannons. And more arbalists and skirmishers here. I mean, my arbalists are really good. Might as well use them. This bombard cannon just doesn't seem to want to focus on this castle. I'm being attacked by the green, but it looks for the most part like my base is pretty okay. Wow. Completely depleted the lumber there. And over here as well. You don't see that very often. Okay. Castle is down. We can work on clearing out some of these buildings here, I guess. I don't really need to, but it's really nice having actually, I think I'm going to take down that town center. It's really nice having a bunch of buildings cleared out so you can actually like maneuver. I have another bombard cannon out. Alright, this force is going to be pretty intimidating. That TC is down. Let's take out a couple of these barracks and we'll move in. The red is pretty much done, and the green should be done too. I just want to this game is won at this point. I just want to actually finish it off to show that I can win. But yeah, there's not going to be a whole lot There's not going to be a whole lot left, just like destroying their buildings until they eventually decide to surrender. Luckily, you don't have to kill every single villager anymore for the CPU to surrender. I don't really know what the requirement is to get them to surrender, but eventually they'll just get to a point where they're like, we're screwed, and they surrender. But I really don't know exactly what I have to do to get them to that point. Let's take out their main TC, that might help. Their starting TC. Maybe that'll put some sense into them.
Attack an enemy now.
What's blue doing? Just slowly whittling his way in, it looks like. This Looks like he's going primarily with arbalists and champions. Green definitely has a lot more guys here. Blue doesn't actually have a whole lot of units. Alright, we can move deeper into the base now. Let's see if we can't find any more castles or anything. Within range of that keep. The Korean keeps just have insane range. It's really dumb. Actually build a mining camp here for the 350 stone that's left. Oh crap, I lost one of my bombard cannons because he wouldn't get out of the way of that keep. There's really not a whole lot in here to kill. I guess I could just like leave my troops in here for a while and see if they eventually clear out some buildings or something. Oh, there we go. It's finally done. How did my guys die? Oh, apparently my bombard cannons died somehow. There we go. Green surrendered as well. That's a fairly quick game. A little bit overmatched because my ally was pretty good, which it's really nice when that happens, when your ally actually shows up. It doesn't always happen, but when it does, you gotta be happy about it. Again, this game probably wasn't as exciting as the last one, just because we kind of steamrolled them fairly easily, but I don't know, kind of worth it. This is what you really want to aim for. 550 units killed, 117 units lost. It's like, if you can do that, like as you saw earlier, my castle, my elite skirmishers were just mowing down Red's dudes. If you can get in a situation where you're doing that to the enemy, that can really help. Anyway, 20k total score. My ally had 23.5k. Mostly just because his economy looks like it was a lot stronger than mine. My military, well, I have more unit kills. Or close. Anyway, that's about all for this video, guys. I guess I actually had a higher economy score. I don't know how, though. Weird. That's about all for this video, guys. Thanks for watching, and farewell.